Homelinks 1-12 is a review of angles and quadrilaterals. The directions say to use a straight edge to draw the geometric figures. Number 1, draw two examples of a rectangle. Remember, some of the properties of rectangles are that they have four sides. Get the pen. Four sides. They also have four right angles. Opposite sides are parallel to each other. Could also say that they have four vertices, which is their points where two line segments meet. So you can see two examples of rectangles here. Now this particular rectangle is actually a square. A square has the same properties of a rectangle, and it also says that all four sides have to be the same length. So a square is a rectangle, but not all rectangles are squares. You could have had different shapes drawn here as long as they fit the property rules for a rectangle. Number 2, draw two examples of a right triangle. Here are two examples. Remember, for a right triangle, you must have one right angle. The other two angles will both be acute. Okay. Question 3. How are the shapes in problems 1 and 2 similar? How are they different? Well, both the rectangles and the right triangles have right angles. Right here you can see 4 right angles in the rectangle. Right angles are formed by perpendicular sides. So they both have right angles. They both have perpendicular sides. Right here, this side of the triangle and this side are perpendicular. They're different because they have a different number of sides. Triangles have 3, rectangles have 4. They also have a different number of right angles. Right triangles only have 1, and rectangles have 4. Number 4, draw right angle DEF. Here you can see a right angle. Make sure you include your rays. Here would be the end point. Lines going forever. The ray, the arrow shows that the end goes on forever in one direction. You should have your right angle symbol, and the middle letter of a right angle is the vertex. So letter B says, what is the vertex? Point E. Another name could be angle FED, as long as that E is in the middle. Number 5, draw an angle that is larger than a right angle. Label the vertex K. Here you can see vertex is K. This is larger than a right angle. We call that an obtuse angle. Make sure you have your arrows on each end of your ray. And then practice problems. Number 6, I'm going to rewrite up and down. You should also rewrite this up and down. 756 minus 348. I cannot do 6 minus 8. I borrow. 16 minus 8 is 8. 4 minus 4 is 0. 7 minus 3 is 4. Question 7 is 700 minus 450. You might be able to do this in your head. I know that 700 minus 400 is 300. Minus 50 more would be 250. Or you could solve it with the traditional method of subtraction. 10 minus 5 is 5. 6 minus 4 is 2. And then number 8. I'm going to definitely need to rewrite this up and down. I cannot do 2 minus 7 because 7 is greater than 2, so I must borrow a 10. 12 minus 7 is 5. Cannot do 3 minus 8 because 8 is larger than the 3, so I need to borrow. 13 minus 8 is 5. 800s minus 800s is 0 hundreds. 7,000s minus 3,000s is 4,000. 4,055.